he pushed me and challenged me. You know, like giving talks, going on mission.
For most of my high school career, pornography was perfectly fine. But realizing and learning that it isn't good and that people are harmed in that process was very eye-opening to me.
You don't need to degrade yourself physically, meaning you can dress modestly and still look beautiful and still look pretty.
If a man is raising their kids, you know, in a strong house, strong Christian Catholic home, then the kids are going to tend to, you know, follow more and abide to what the father's doing more than if it's just the mother, you know.
I'm Chelsea Rojas, and this is my journey. So I was born and raised in the Bronx, went to school in the Bronx up until college, where I currently go to Brooklyn College pursuing a bachelor's in speech pathology and hopefully pursuing a master's degree right after. So I'm currently 22 years old, but I remember the time when I was around 15 or 16 years old. I remember that the group of friends that I had at the time, they were living in a way that made me question the way that I was brought up. It made me question the values that my parents had instilled in me from when I was younger, pertaining to sexuality. And so I saw that my friends were engaging in sexual relationships with their boyfriends or their girlfriends. My parents taught me that it's better to wait until marriage to give that gift to someone. However, living in the day-to-day in the school and seeing how my friends were living opposite to what my parents told me made me question that for myself. So then I started to say, well, maybe I don't have to wait until I get married to share that with someone. But it was also when I was 16 years old that my best friend was inviting me to something called Corazón Puro. So I said, okay, I'll go, but really I only went to kind of please her and to make her happy. And so when I went, I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed my time there. That touched me a lot because through the bond that I was making, through the connections I was making with people in the group, that allowed me to become more open to the message that they were sharing through the information that they were sharing through the talks. And it was the first time that I had ever heard that our sexuality was good. I had never in my life heard it said in the way that they had said it, because I always viewed that sexuality was something bad, or that's something that we shouldn't talk about, and that's something that the church does not talk about. It was very repressive for me, and just seeing how they viewed it in such a positive way and that it was something good and it was a gift, and how special it was, then I started to realize, okay, this is something that I've never heard, this is something new, you know, and it made me want to continue coming back to continue to learn. I started to realize that a lot of things that I believed were lies, and what they were saying was the truth. So I really feel that Corazón Puro has played a big role in my life, because it has given me the formation and the resources that I needed to become a whole person. And so just in any aspect of life, but most especially I feel with my vocation, like with my career path, because I want to help people communicate. So I really feel that it has prepared me for that. And it's just so beautiful to see and reflect now 5 years later after being a part of that, to see how my sister is now involved in the ministry, to see how my parents are so involved as well, and they're always asking how they can help, and just to see more unity amongst us now. And really, I feel that I just want to show other young people that there's a different way to live than how society is telling us to live and how the culture is telling us to live. And so I really want to show other young people that they can find their purpose in life.